Hi everyone, so for this video we are going to be finding the surface area of a rectangular prism. And here's a little picture. Be aware it is not drawn to scale. So one method to do this is to start by just finding the area of the front of the rectangular prism, which would be this area. This is the front. So to do that, you multiply the base times the height. So it'd be 5 times 8 equals 40. Okay, next we are going to find the area of the side of the prism, which would be this portion right here. And so again, base times height, because it's a rectangle, super easy. So here we have the side, 8 times 2 equals 16. All right, lastly, well, almost, yeah. We are going to do the area of the top of the rectangular prism. So again, the base length would be 5, and the width here would be 2, because those are the same. It would be 5 times 2 equals 10. Okay, and so from this information, since we know that the front is 40 inches, we know that the back is also 40 inches. Since we know that this side is 16 inches, we know that the other side is also 16 inches. And these are all inches squared since it is area. And then since we know that the top is 10 inches squared, we know that the bottom is 10 inches squared. So the next step would just to be add all of these values together. So surface area, and I'm not going to write out inches squared on all of them because that would take way too long. So you're going to do something like this, surface area equals, and do all the values. And to make things like this easier to add, I like to do something like this, where you're just adding the two next to each other, two next to each other, two next to each other, but do whatever works best for you. If you can go one by one and do it, then great. And we know that 80 and 32, I believe, is 112. And then we would add that 20, we'd bring it down. So we got 112 plus 20 equals 132, and we got to make sure we label it inches squared. So there's our answer right there, 132 inches squared.